This is the second half. City SC against New Mexico Classic in red and City SC in blue. And that ball is kept in bounds by red. Played over to the right-hand side, and it is going to roll out of bounds. It will be blue throw-in. Ball thrown down the line, challenged by Wes, and the call is blue throw-in. Eli throws the ball into Henry. Henry to Will. Back over to Gabe. Plays it over the right-hand side. Cleared out. Caleb, sorry. Lau. That ball is fumbled away. Red trying to put something together. Lau using his body. Red keeps it in bounds. Blocked. Picked up by Josh. Josh back over to Henry. Henry swings it over the right-hand side over to Wes. Wes. And it is too heavy, and it'll be New Mexico's keeper who gets that ball. He plays it softly to the right-hand side. New Mexico. Ball down in the middle. Slotted over the right-hand side, stopped by Caleb. Caleb battling for the ball. Red emerging with it. Caleb battles and cleared out by Josh. His pass is intercepted by Red. Red now at the top of the circle, moving to the left-hand side. Ball reset back and cleared out by Jason here momentarily. Jason nutmegs a player, one touch to Henry. A little bit behind him over to Henry, down the line over to Will. Will dispossessed. Will using his body, and that ball is kept in bounds by Will. Ball dislodged, cleared out by, let's see, that is Wes. Wes to Zack. Zack over to the left-hand side. Brought down. And it will be cleared out by Josh, trying to get it over to Henry. Henry over to the left-hand side to Caleb. Caleb immediately swarmed, gets the ball over to Wes. Wes playing the ball over the right-hand side. We have Tate over the right. He plays it over to Jason inside the box, crosses it over. It dives and hits the pole, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, the keeper was able to dive and save it. It will be a corner kick. Looks like Tate will be taking it. Signal given from Tate to run up to the ball. Chipped up high over to the far left-hand side, headed back and scooped up by the keeper for Classic. Rolled out to the right-hand side. Ball played over to the right. Blue gets a toe on it. Red maintains possession. Sliding in there is Will. Red recycles back to their center back. Center back pauses, gives it back over to the right-hand side. Red trying to get out of their defensive third. Henry with some pressure. Ball lost. Picked up by Jason. Jason playing it over to the far left-hand side. Over to Caleb inside the box. Cleared out by Red. And it looks like it is going to be Wes who gets there first. Wes over to Eli, back over to Wes. Wes facing a bit of pressure. Ball now over at Brock's feet. On the right-hand side, now over to Tate. Tate bringing the ball into the center, shimmying to the right, gives it over to Lau. Lau over one touch over to Tate, just out front of the box. Looking to turn. Crosses the ball over. He's got a runner, and it hits the pole. How many times? Holy smokes! The keeper saved it again. Ball is up in the air. That was it's brought down by Caleb. Caleb in the center again. Shot blocked by the right cheek of Will. Tate winning the header, gets it over to Jason. Jason flicking the ball up. Blue brings the ball down. That's Lau. Lau gets the ball over to Henry. No, red gets there first. Ball swung over to the far right-hand side, and it is kicked out of bounds. The call is blue throw-in. Classics keeper has had a workout so far this half, saved several goals. That ball is kicked out, and the call is blue throw-in. And a couple of substitutes for red. Creates a quick pause in the game.
Let's go, City, come on. You gotta get one.
Ball thrown down the left-hand side, headed away by red. Lau is able to get a head on it. West challenging for the ball. Brought down by red. Red turning back into the center, laying it off on the right-hand side just before midfield. Caleb with a tackle. The call is red throw-in. Red throws the ball down the line, headed down by Josh into the gut of a red player. That ball will roll out of bounds, and the call is goal kick for City. Zack plays the ball out quickly over to Brock. Brock immediately challenged, gets the ball up over to Henry. Henry looking to turn. Henry back over to Tate. Tate plays it into Jason. Jason keeps it inbounds. One touch over to West. Tackled away. And Henry gets the ball. And a loose ball there, bouncing around like a pinball. Red emerges with it. Played over to the right-hand side. Now into the center. Lau on defense. Ball swung over to the left. Red switches the field over to the right-hand side. A heavy touch there. Josh challenging for the ball. Josh, Eli winning. Ball played over to the left for red. Jason challenging. Tate with the tackle. Tate beats the tackle, plays it over in the middle, slots it over to the left-hand side to a runner. And that's Caleb. Moving over, putting it into the center over to Wes. Wes back over to Caleb. Caleb at the top box of the left-hand side gets past a player, sliding through, and it goes in. Henry probably credited with the goal there, and Caleb with the assist.
Finally.
You're all right. Let's go. You're all right. Keep it up, boys.
I'm pretty sure.
We'll have to review the tape. It could be Will, it could be Henry. Either way, it went in. So red with the kickoff.
Hey, whatever, it went in. It went in.
Be right back.
Jump, boy!
Red bringing the ball up in the middle, rejuvenated. Lau is able to tackle that ball away, recovered by Red. Slotted over the right-hand side of midfield. Caleb get down on his knees. Red breaks the tackle, 50-50. Won by Wes. Wes resets the ball back over to Zack. Zack to Brock. Brock to Tate. Tate in the center, over on the right-hand side, moving the ball over to Henry. Henry crossing midfield. Henry now over to the right-hand side, over to Jason. Jason now in the attacking third, moving into the center, puts it up over to Will. One touch over to Henry, back over to Will. Oh, man! What a sequence of events.
Yeah, that's good stuff, boys. Good stuff.
It'll be red goal kick over to the right-hand side. Playing the ball. It is loose, won by Josh. Josh keeping the ball over to the right-hand side. Jason bringing that ball down in the right-hand corner, crossing it over to Henry, challenging. Will winning the ball inside the box, looking to turn. His pass is intercepted by Red. Red now bringing the ball up into the middle third, stuffed by Lau. Lau winning possession, bringing the ball over to the right-hand side, shoots. And that ball is sponsored by Delta Airlines.
Keep working, boys.
Ball played on the ground to the left-hand side for Red. Brought down, nice touch by Red, and a foul called against Blue.
Good work. Hey, let's go.
Free kick opportunity at the bottom of their middle third for Red. Kicked over to the far right-hand side, headed down by Josh. Challenge ball up there. That's Eli, I believe, who gets the ball, trying to get it to Caleb. Red will emerge with it. Caleb slows things down. Henry challenging for the ball. And a foul called against Henry. It'll be Red free kick just on the right-hand side corner, right-hand side of the midfield circle. Run up the kick into the box, headed out by Brock, brought down by Wes. Wes, one touch, tried to get it over to Henry from Caleb. Not there. Red now on the left-hand side, broken up play by Brock. Brock over to Lau. Lau now over to Tate. Tate beats his man, keeps it inbounds. Still with the ball, gets it over to Henry. Henry's pass intended for Jason, not there. Red recovers. Red, ball kept inbounds by Red. Nice footwork. Jason is able to dislodge that ball. Up to the center, jumping in. And the keeper for Classic will get that ball. And there'll be a drop kick coming off here, signaling for the players to get down the pitch. Kicking slightly against the wind. Ball booted over to the right-hand side, brought down by Red. Nobody with clear possession as of yet. Ball sliding in there, and Lau with a foul. And you can tell that the player in red is withering in pain. And it will be a free kick here for Red, about 6 or 7 yards before midfield.
How many times do you do that in a game?
Run up, right-footed kick into the center. Tate, not there. Shot, and it's going to go wide right. Goal kick for City. Laid off over to Josh on the left-hand side. Josh, left-footed kick. Down the left, brought down by... Ball swung over to the right-hand side, over to Jason. Jason chesting the ball down, approaching the attacking third. And no foul called. Red clearing the ball out into the parent pitch, and it will be blue throw-in.
You don't play games, you just gotta. They can play games.
Nice throw in there from the parents. Clearly over 20 meters. Blue. Ball tackled away, and it will be blue throw in. No foul called. Tate throws the ball into Lau. Lau gives the ball away. Red thrown in. Ooh, not the touch he wanted. Lau was able to get there. Lau resets back over to Josh, allowing City to settle things down. Josh moving up on the left-hand side near the top circle, swings it over the left-hand side over to Eli. Eli cuts in the center over to Wes. Wes crossing midfield, is still in the circle, looking for options. Plays it over to the far right-hand side. He's got a streaking Jason, and that ball is going to be recovered by Jason near the baseline and is kicked out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for City.
Well, let's not kick the corner
We were going to go,
this
but you
time.
just
Please, guys.
Sorry, I was constipated.
Tate will be taking the corner kick again, giving the signal. Runs up, boosts that bar over, brought down by Wes. West lays it back off over to Tate. Tate takes a touch, left-footed cross into the middle, brought down by Red. Shot by Brock and stopped by the keeper. And City emerges with the ball back over to Eli on the left-hand side. Down over to, intended for Will. It is blue throw-in. Eli throws the ball over to Wes. Wes immediately swarmed up. That ball goes out of bounds. It'll be another, nope, the call is red throw-in. Red throws the ball down the line, chested down by Red. Lau, no. Challenge, Lau emerging with the tackle. Lau taking on the defense. Now over to Eli. Eli slots it up over the left-hand side. It's going to be a little bit too much, and the classic keeper will pick it up. Or let it roll. Played over to the left-hand side for Red. Red exiting the 18-yard box. Jason challenging. Tate with the interception. Tate bringing the ball into the center. Giving it over to Henry. Henry's nice turn. Plays it over to Will. Will just outside of the box. Playing it over to the far right-hand side to Jason. He's able to keep it in bounds. Jason sliding tackle. And that'll be another corner kick for City, the third one of the half. Tate again will be taking the corner. Run up to the ball. Crossed over. Headed by Jason, diving out. Beautiful sequence of events. And it looks like a couple of subs here for City. Nash waiting to come on. Coming on for Wes.
Are you sure? Yes.
And it will be ball back in play by Classic on the right-hand side, exiting their defensive third, trying to get the ball further up in the middle third. Challenge there, won by City. Ball at Nash's feet. Nash swings it over to the far right-hand side over to Jason. Jason chips it up over the center, intended for Will. A little bit too much. Shot into the top right corner by Caleb, making the score 2-0. Checking the offsides flag. Offsides flag is down. Caleb with a banger to the top right corner.
Caleb's like, that's enough of that.
Like my type of shots.
One more. Let's get one more.
Hey, can't do nothing about that.
Ball back in play by Red. Red from their defensive third, bringing the ball up into the middle third, challenged by Nash. Henry cutting off the passing lane, forcing Red to reset back and over in the middle. Nash in hot pursuit over on the right-hand side. Red playing the ball down the lane. That pass is blocked by Caleb. Ball played in to Red. Red now in midfield in the center. Challenged by Henry. They reset back to their defensive line. Back to their keeper again. Ball swung over to the right-hand side. One. Let's see. And Red is going to get there first. Eli challenging. Eli. Ball kicked up by Red. Recovered by Will on the left-hand side. Will trying to make the turn, sets it back over to, ball swung over to the far right-hand side. Had a runner, it was Jason who was there. Drop kick ball, high, coming down, brought down by City, kicked up high again. and headed by Red. Tate challenging from behind, gets it over to Jason. Jason to Tate. Tate over to Jason. Jason sliding in, saves the ball, still with it. Jason at the top of the box, lays it off on the right-hand side over to Will, swings it over, and it's called offsides. And it looks like a couple more substitutes for City.
Oh, yeah.
Henry coming off. Will coming off. So it'll be blue kick, red kick. Red playing to their center. Back to their keeper. Ball kicked up high over to the right-hand side. Hey, nice header there by Caleb. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Red throw-in from the top of their defensive third. Red throws it down the line. Josh able to get a toe on that. Red recovers. Sebastian lays it off in the center over to Nash. No, Lau shoots. And again, a little bit too much on that one. It'll be goal kick for Red.
Boys, let's go, Logan, let's go.
Remember how cold that night game was at best? That was freezing.
Right there, but he's not there. I have no idea where he is.
So it'll be Red goal kick. City SC up 2-0 late in the second half. Ball kicked up in the center, brought down by Sebastian. Sebastian cuts over to the right-hand side, shoots, and into the arms of the keeper. Brought down by Gabe, loose. Challenged again, Red clearing the ball out. It'll be picked up by Caleb over on the left-hand side, looking to cross the ball over. From the baseline, a nice sliding tackle by Red. The ball dislodged, and the call is looking like corner kick. And it's going to be Sebastian kicking from the left-hand side. Everybody going up for City. Jex will be the last man of defense. Here's the run up the kick. Cleared out by Red, and it will roll out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Blue. Red throws the ball down the line. Josh gets there first. Josh to Lau. Lau to Nash. Nash playing the ball up, trying to get it over, and a little bit too much in front of Sebastian. Red's keeper is able to get there. Red drop kicks the ball to midfield, knee down by Josh. Challenge in the middle, Sebastian, no. Red will emerge. Brock gets the ball over to Josh. Jason keeps it inbounds. Nice Maradona move by Jason. Jason cuts on the inside. Ball stolen away by Red. Jason gets a toe on it, kept inbounds by Red. Red. Jason. No, sorry. That is Gabe. Gabe over to left-hand side, over to Nash. Nash back over the center, over to Gabe. Gabe inside the box and is scooped up by the keeper.
Hey, good ball movement. Let's go. Good find, Nash.
Ball rolled out to the right-hand side for Red. Exiting their defensive third, played up into the middle. Lau challenging for the ball. Red maintains possession, resetting back to their right back. Gabe putting a lot of pressure on. Ball kicked up into the center. And Lau again challenging Red, puts it on the ground to the right-hand side. Tate wins the tackle. Tate moving over to the right-hand side. Tate looking for options, still with it. The right-hand side of the box, looking to cross. And that ball is kicked, and the call is corner kick. And Tate and Sebastian play the ball short. Sebastian crosses that ball into the center, blocked by Red, brought down by Nat. Lau. Jason to Lau. Lau shoots. Blocked. It'll be another corner kick for Red. Or sorry, for Blue. And this time it'll be Sebastian who takes the kick. Sebastian lines up from the right-hand side, runs up. This one's got more gumption. Jason recovers back over to Sebastian. Sebastian feigns the kick. Inside the box, crosses over to the far right-hand side, shot! And just wide right, Jason unable to get there.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Ball played over to the far right-hand side for Red. Red in their middle third, challenged by Gabe. Red emerging with that ball. Kicked up by Josh, brought down by Nash. Nash is able to get the ball over to Caleb. Caleb is able to get that ball through. Can he keep it? Yes, he keeps it inbounds. Lays it off, tried and intended for Sebastian. Was a little bit behind him though. Sebastian challenges. And it will be a 50-50 there. Red with the ball. No. Blue gets it over to Sebastian. Sebastian, the top left corner. Challenge tackled away and cleared out by Red. Brought down by Blue. Nash, I think he took that one right on the chin. Lau swings the ball to the far right-hand side. Oh, and Jason unable to connect how he wanted to. It'll be a goal kick for Red. Blue plays it over to the left-hand side. Playing it farther over to the left. Jason trying to keep the ball on their attacking third. Ball swung into the center. Red gets there first, plays it over the right-hand side. Jex is able to get there. That ball will be out of bounds, and it will be Red throw-in. Red throws the ball down the line, headed away by Josh, brought down by Lau. Lau trying to cut that corner, unable to get there, but kicked out of bounds by Red. It'll be Blue throwing in midfield. Jex picks up the ball, throws it over, brought down by Lau. Lau switches the field over to the right-hand side, bounces up, shielding Tate. Tate fouls, and it will be Red free kick at the bottom of their middle third. Ball kicked over to the right-hand side. Josh heads that ball, picked up by Nash. Nash at midfield. Nash playing a through ball over to Sebastian. Sebastian looking to cut the corner along the baseline. Ball dislodged. Over into the center for Red. Picked up by Lau. Lau in the attacking third. Lau still with the ball. Cuts back, lays it off over to Jason. Jason winds up shot blocked. Cleared out by Red. Kept in bounds by Jex. Over to Caleb on the left-hand side. Caleb cutting in, shoots again. No runner. Jason almost there. It'll be goal kick for Red. Ball played over to the right-hand side for Red. Red. Ball dislodged, recovered by Blue. Now at Nash's feet in midfield. Nash swings the ball over to Tate. He's keeping it on the baseline. Tate chips the ball up. It's the far left-hand side, headed and cleared by Red. Nash gains control, winds up, shot wide. And that is the game. City SC beating Classic 2-0.
Non-stop offense.